Nathan Reed lost his keys. Again, which honestly had become less of an event and more of a lifestyle. He checked his pockets 4 separate times, and all 4 times they were spectacularly, devastatingly empty. They were right here, he insisted. Keys don't just disappear. And reader, they absolutely do. He checked the bowl by the door. Empty. He checked his bag. Empty. He even checked the freezer, because by that point, logic had officially left the building. And that's when he heard it. A faint jingling sound coming from absolutely nowhere and somehow everywhere at once. That is not a normal sound a house makes, he said, backing away slowly as the jingling got louder, closer, and weirdly judgmental. He opened the closet, and instead of his coat, he found a swirling void filled with every single key he had ever owned or lost, quietly floating in the dark. Car keys, house keys, the key to an apartment he moved out of 6 years ago, and one mystery key he'd kept just in case, which he now proudly confirmed he'd never actually thrown away. Then the biggest key in the entire void started glowing, pulsing, and slowly turning to face him, like it had been waiting this whole time. His phone buzzed with a notification claiming his keys had officially been located in a different dimension, and Nathan just muttered, "Of course they have." Like this was the most reasonable thing in the world. The moment that giant key touched his doorframe, every drawer, cabinet, and window in his apartment flew open at the exact same time. And outside, the exact same thing happened to the entire city. Every single lock, every single door, clicked open simultaneously. A man wandered into the street in his bathrobe, toothbrush still in hand, completely unbothered, calmly announcing that his front door had opened itself while he wasn't even home. Bank vaults popped open. Old diaries popped open. And somewhere across town, a random padlocked gate at the zoo popped open too. And the goat inside did not hesitate for a second. That's when a golden door appeared right in Nathan's living room, conveniently next to the floating key void, because apparently they were coworkers now. Turns out there's an entire department of misplaced belongings, and they'd apparently been expecting this exact call for the last 14 years. The suit man explained the rules simply. To close the void, Nathan had to correctly identify which key was truly his. Choose wrong, and every lock on Earth would stay open forever. Nathan stared at the keys. They all looked exactly the same. Every single one was just a key-shaped key, offering absolutely zero help. Finally, he reached out and grabbed the one with a tiny rubber duck keychain attached, reasoning that nobody else on Earth would willingly own something that embarrassing. And with that, the void shuddered, confirming the correct key had been identified. Identity confirmation status. Embarrassing, but valid. Across the city, doors started clicking shut one by one in perfect sequence, and the man in the bathrobe practically cheered, finally getting his privacy back. The zoo goat, however, remained completely free, having already claimed the driver's seat of an abandoned food truck like it owned the place. The suit man simply closed his briefcase, confirmed the void was sealed, and suggested, very politely, that Nathan invest in a keychain hook next time. The closet returned to normal. Just a coat, a vacuum, and one small, unexplained horn sitting on the floor that absolutely nobody chose to address. That same afternoon, Nathan walked to the hardware store, bought a key hook, screwed it straight into the wall by the door, and hung up his duck key with the seriousness of a man who had genuinely learned his lesson.